Oh, you probably put that up there all nice and pretty, didn't you?
What is going on, y'all? Robert Sykes, KetoSavage.com.
Crystal Sykes, LadySavage.com, the better half, the better everything. Don't worry, why are you even here?
Alright, so we got another product review for y'all. It seems like we've done a lot of product reviews lately, but we have a lot of stuff sent to us, and we're getting ready to move, so we're trying to get some of this stuff used up. So there'd be an opportunity to get some of this stuff for y'all's own personal consumption in the video here. But where do you want to start off? Let's start with this, Em.
He knows I'm really excited to try these, and so he's gonna.
I have not tried these yet. Full disclaimer, I have not tried these yet. But the podcast that I recorded with the owner of this company just went live this morning, and I just got these in the mail this morning, so it kind of is fortuitous that they would come in at the same time as the podcast was published. But they're based out of New Zealand, I believe. And I talked to him on the podcast. He's got a super cool story. We talked about sailing for quite some time. We're both into sailing. We talked about how he built the supplement company up. And one thing I appreciate about his supplements is that he does all of it in-house, like we do with the bricks. Everything from the science formulation, from top to bottom, everything is all under their own roof. And all these ingredients are clean. I don't like that this has got maltodextrin in it, but most of these pills, it's got like a minuscule amount. I do like that the men's premium total balance has got pretty much everything you need in one pill, or the serving size of 7 pills a day, which is quite a lot of pills, but that's a lot of stuff. I generally don't do multivitamins. I generally don't do pills and supplements of any kind, to be frank, but I am excited to actually give these a try and see if I can tell a tangible difference. Again, full disclaimer, I haven't tried these yet, but I will try these and let you know if I can feel a tangible difference.
I will not be trying the men's multivitamin.
She won't be trying the men's. Want to talk about this one?
Pork Panko. We actually made a recipe the other day, and we wished that we had brought this with us, but we didn't. Alright, so pork panko, let's see, is literally pork rinds cooked in pork fat and salt. Those are the ingredients.
Pretty clean.
The nutrition is half an ounce, is 90 calories, 6 grams of fat, 0 carbs, and 10 grams of protein. It's super clean. A lot of people, we'll read the directions. It says, use in place of breadcrumbs in any recipe. Store unused product in a jar at room temperature or in the refrigerator. Conversion is 1 ounce equals a half of a cup. So that's literally what people use this for, is like a breading, a keto friendly version of breading. And I haven't actually used it on anything, but I really want to make some like Parmesan chicken, and
I want to make fried catfish. That's what I want to make.
Ooh, we have tried to make fried catfish with like a almond flour crust, and it didn't stick very well.
You want to try just a little bit?
I mean, it's gonna taste like a pork rind, so sure. Oh my goodness.
It is nice though, because like you buy a bag of pork rinds, you try and crush all up, and just never really works out well. Pretty good.
Fantastic.
Pretty good.
I could probably eat that by the spoonful.
By the spoonful. All right, this is porkpanko.com. I'm assuming maybe porkpanko.com.
Cool.
Boom. All right, next one, the Carnivore Bar. Crystal got into this one already. I told her we had to save it for the video. But the Carnivore Bar is super cool because it's also incredibly clean ingredients. Basically, it is, what are the ingredients?
Basically,
grass-finished beef, tallow, and salt. They haven't finished they've made a couple of new formulations. They've got one with honey now. The one with honey, I think he told me it's like 2 or 3 grams of total carbs for the entire package. This is just their temporary package, so I don't know what the actual macros are, but it's a minuscule amount of carbs for those of you that want some honey.
So we bite it?
Yeah.
I already ate some.
This one is also a new formulation. This one's got a slightly higher protein ratio than his prior bars. I'm not sure what the macros are again on this because this is the temporary packaging, but I want to say it was closer to a 1-to-1.
It's really good. I will say, the one thing that I said about the bar previously, not with this one is much better, The other one was a little bit too fatty, which is not something that I say very often, but it was a little bit too fatty and not enough salt. But with this formulation, it is fantastic. The texture, it's like, I don't want to say grainy, but it has like like crunchy bites in it, and then it's also smooth with the tallow in it. It's pretty delicious. And also, I don't want to make it sound like a dog food, but Jack also enjoys it because he's a carnivore dog.
He is a carnivore dog. So
I'll have a bite and then give him a little nibble.
This is a sweetener, and it's called OHM Nutritionals is the brand. I'm going to butcher this name. Catamif, I don't know. Fruit extract, thumatin, and it's 100% natural, extremely sweet, 0-calorie flavor enhancer, 3,000 times sweeter than sugar.
Wow.
The protein thamatin is the extract of Thamatococcus denilali, known in its native region as the Catamafi fruit. It has been used for hundreds of years by locals of Sierra Leone and Sudan to sweeten cornbreads and reduce the bitterness of sour fruits and palm wine. Try 2 or 3 drops per 8 ounces of your favorite beverage, and that's all it's got in it. They got the fruit extract, vegetable glycerin, and distilled water.
Do we know how it reacts with blood sugar?
They say that it's like, I don't have a blood glucose test on me right now, but they say that it's incredibly like low glycemic. You want to try a little bit?
1 drop. Wow.
That is pretty sweet.
Wow, that is so sweet.
It is like super
That
sweet.
is really delicious though. Holy moly, that's sweet.
It does taste clean though. Like it,
yeah.
Like, it doesn't taste
like
bad.
a chemical.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes you get like those stevia drops and they can taste like a chemical. That tastes just sweet. I'll take another.
Like dropping our sweeteners here?
Yeah. I didn't eat a whole mouthful.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
good.
good. I would rather use that and use less of that than like a full dropper full of something else.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try this with the glucometer to see if it affects anything. But I do like this. Normally when it comes to sweeteners, I recommend either stevia or monk fruit. And I can see this being, if it doesn't affect my glucose at all, a better alternative than those.
What we should do is like make cookies and make 1 batch of cookies with no sweetener and then another batch of cookies with that. Eat one,
try the difference.
Test an hour later, eat another, test an hour later. And then that way I get 2 cookies.
2 cookies. Speaking of cookies, we have Carmichael's Keto Butter Cookies. And they sent us 2 bags, and they sent us this nice little letter.
Oh my goodness.
And we already ate the other bag because it was that
so
good. But these are pretty legit, y'all.
They're really good.
So the macros are 170 calories per 2 cookies, 15 grams of fat, 7 grams of carbs, of which 2 are fiber, 1 gram of total sugar, 3 grams of erythritol, 4 grams of protein. The ingredients are blanched almonds, butter, which is cream, and milk and salt, and then monk fruit powder, erythritol, monk fruit extract, and vanilla extract. So pretty simple.
It's like, yeah, it's super simple. I would feel I have eaten them. But
We'll eat them again for y'all.
oh, darn. Gotta eat another cookie.
Yeah, these are what they look like. They're pretty small, but pretty good.
There's a, hold on.
Just enjoying our cookie here.
Okay. There's a cute little story that goes with it. Did you not bring that card with you?
No.
There's this cute little story. Oh yeah, here it is. I'm not gonna read you the whole thing because it's real long, but there's like a whole history and reason why they did this. They said that they were like plagued with anxiety, obesity, depression, all of these things, and their favorite was like these, what are they, blue box or?
Yeah, the blue box or something like that.
The beautiful blue tin of Danish buttered cookies.
I do remember those as a kid.
And they have like several other recipes and things that they have put together and tried to make it like keto-fied. But these are like, what is it? All natural, keto, and paleo friendly. But there's a super cute little story, and I feel like they put this in each one of the packages, right?
And we don't really eat a lot of sweets at all. But for people that are much more inclined to eat sweets or have cookies for the kids or something like that, like I would 100% recommend this over like 99% of the other keto cookies I see out there. So these are pretty good.
We will highly recommend companies that we trust with their ingredients and things.
Which one of these you want to try? Only pick one.
No. Why that one?
I kind of want to do the chili lime. All right, so this is interesting. These are called wild protein chips, and some of these are made with chicken, and some of these are made with pork. They're not potato chips. They're either chicken or pork chips, and there are a little bit more. There are a little bit more carbs than I would like. So 20 chips per serving, 2 servings per bag.
No one needs more than 20 chips.
Total grams of fats is 10 grams. Total carbohydrate is 9 grams, of which 1 gram is sugar and 10 grams of protein. The ingredients for this flavor are pork raised without antibiotics, tapioca starch, that's where some of those carbs are coming from, expeller pressed high oleic sunflower oil, which I'm not really a fan of vegetable oils, but if you're gonna go with a vegetable oil like that, a high oleic expeller pressed option is pretty much the best option. Dried egg whites, pork broth, less than 2% of bell peppers, chili, basically the seasonings that go with that particular flavor. Yeah. So, let's try it.
I will tell you that this flavor has maltodextrin in it, which we normally try to steer clear of, but I don't see it on the other ones. Oh, this one does too. But.
And we don't, we don't eat potato chips. Like, we would eat pork rinds in place of chips. And this, honestly, like, this is not something that we would ever really eat.
Maybe
but
I should.
We're a lot more strict than most people probably need to be. So if you're one of the people that just wants a bit more variety.
Yeah, this is definitely the chip that you bring into the Mexican restaurant so you can use their salsa and stuff while everyone else is eating the tortilla chips.
This is pretty good though.
Oh, good.
Want to try one, Chip?
Yes.
Try one on camera here.
Chip, would you like to try a chip?
Chip with the chip. What's the verdict, Chip? Pretty good. So
Wow.
we have a bunch of these. So I think what we're gonna do is whoever comments on this YouTube video,
Comment that.
comment
This
something.
looks beautiful.
Comment something, and then we'll randomize that comment section, pick a winner, and we'll mail you the rest of these chips. Which there's a golden mustard barbecue pork, a Nashville hot seasoned chicken,
Sweet chipotle pork.
and a buffalo style
The
chicken.
buffalo chicken is the one I wanted.
So we'll send the rest of those y'all's way. We could send this, but we did open it, but
No, nobody wants to eat the one that my fingers went in.
we'll
Crazy.
just send the chips. We'll just send the chips. Thank y'all for tuning in. Take care. Ta-ta for now. Toodaloo. You got anything?
Bye.
Bye-bye.